Okay, I'm sitting here with Mona from Politichicks. And Mona, second day of the summit, what do you think so far?
It's going great. I just wish the speakers would be more talking about what they're going to do, what's their plan for 2016. And instead of talking about the past, what's their future plan? Instead of just giving us the gist of it, give us the glimpse of it.
Now, one of the things we hear an awful lot of when we hear about conservatives, conservatives, they don't like women, they don't like minorities, they don't like... so if you were to believe the mainstream media, there is not a single woman in the Republican Party. Yet I see you from Politichicks, I saw the Independent Women's Forum, I interviewed Carly Fiorina today. How is it that the media gets away with this lie?
Democrats love to do identity politics lately because they have no issues. They can't justify their policy, what they've been doing the last 6 years, so they have to come up with something with the average people. So they do identity politics with race, gender, sex, same-sex marriage, all this, to relate to what's going on with the new generation, the new society. Instead of talking about issues that matter, jobs, economic, foreign policy, ISIS, they have no solution. So they're going to talk about the Indiana religious act. They're going to blow it up out of proportion. They're going to talk about the police shootings, unfortunately what happened, and make it seem like cops are out there shooting black people, which is not true. So they're going to blow things out of proportion just to cover up what's going on in the real world with ISIS. Like yesterday, there was an ISIS attack in Iraq. And things like that, like ISIS, crucifying Christians. Like, I'm Egyptian. To hear that, 21 Christians were beheaded, and President Obama can't really talk about it.
Yeah, the Coptic Christians are not high on their agenda. Now, you've been here both days?
Yes.
Has anyone stood out to you so far?
I've always been a Rick Perry girl since 2011 when I started politics, and because of his craziness, I always could relate to him because I'm a very wild crazy until I found out what was going on. I love the way how he talked yesterday. I agree with him a little bit. As much as we need younger executive power, but I'm a little scared with the 3 senators. They're very fresh. They're very young in the Senate, and I'm scared about that because they really don't have that much executive experience. As much ideas they have, and they're very conservative. He's right about that we need an executive power who knows what's going on. We need him. We need Governor Scott Walker. Chris Christie, but he's right. We need somebody with executive experience that knows how to balance a budget, knows what ins and outs, that we don't have to give a manual how to.
Now, have you gotten a feel of the attendees from what you've seen, the people you've talked to in life? What do you think the feeling of this place is at this point?
The feeling is they're just unhappy with what's going on the past 6 years, and we need a Republican. But the type of Republican they want is a conservative one. They don't want a moderate, and they're scared about Jeff Bush, but we don't know what can happen.
All right. Now, where can people find, if they want to find your writing and your reporting, where can people find you?
You can find me on politichicks.com. Also, I'll be part with Polysticks. And you can find me with Behind Enemy Lines. It's also another part with Brooklyn with Vito and Vito Show. I'm also contributors with them.
So you get around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.